What's up? Who got next? Yeah. NBA 2K11. Trap. Shots from the bottom to the top. Lock him up, start him up, baby, don't drop. All we wanna do is win. Feel so good when I'm ready to begin. Homie, get your scheme up, try to build your team up. That's the G-way when you play 2K. Hey, what's the game mode?
Welcome to this NBA exhibition matchup here in Dallas. The visiting Phoenix Suns will square off against the Mavericks here at the American Airlines Center. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Here are the starting lineups as we're all set to get underway. The Mavericks control the tip-off and will get this one started. Dirk with the crossover. Turned down by Nowitzki.
Wants to set the tone here from the very first hoop.
Swiped by Kidd. A finisher. Nash gets the defensive rebound. Passes it inside. Warren drops it in on the layup. The Mavericks with the ball. We've got a tie ball game here. With the shot. Tip back up and in.
He is so good on the offensive glass, in part because he assumes every shot is a miss. That's why he was ready for the tip here.
Passes it to Lopez from 11 feet away. It counts.
Lopez.
The Mavs with the ball. Right around, 3 minutes left in the first. Hands it to Nowitzki. Nice shot, but what an assist by Kidd. The Suns bring it up. 2:51 left in the first quarter. For three, offline. To Butler with the crossover. To the 10. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
He can't get the first. He's off on the second. Swiped off the defensive boards by Warwick. The Suns bring it up. They're down 6-4. Richardson doesn't get enough under it. To Marion. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Marion.
Marion is such an aggressive finisher inside.
Turkoglu lobs it to Nash. 2:17 left in the first. With the teardrop, flips it in for two. To the right corner, to Nowitzki. Warren anticipated the pass and cut it off. Passes it inside. No look pass to Turkoglu. Raises up. Kidd is on it. The pass to Butler. To the rim. Richardson grabs the rebound inside.
Butler sprinted to get out there in transition, and he ends up blowing the basket. What a blunder.
Great. The Mavs with the ball. They're 4 for 8 from the field. Led perfectly with the pass And it's dunked home by Nowitzki. The Suns bring it up, and it's a 2-point game. To the high post, to Richardson. Count the J by Richardson. Kidd crosses it over. Bounces it to Haywood. Gives the up fake. To the rack. Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. To the middle, to Nash. The Suns with the ball. 1:07 left in the first quarter. It's picked off by Kidd, and that's going to be his second takeaway of the contest. The tough shot, foul call. Take a trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. He misses them both. They're 5 for 8 for the quarter. Feeds it to Richardson. Jacks up the triple. Bricks it off the back of the rim. The Mavericks bring it up. They're leading by 2. Dishes down low. The lovely pass inside. It's dunked home by Nowitzki. The Suns bring it up. Good out for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession. Nowitzki reached in and nabbed the ball. The J was missed by Kidd. The Suns with the ball. 33 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Butler. Dunked in by Butler.
That's just a power dunk, plain and simple. You gotta love that.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To Richardson. To the right corner. To Nash. To the outside. To Warwick. No look pass to Nash. From deep. Marion on the rebound. Crosses it over. Got it up. Good. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 19-10. Clark, what has stood out to you so far?
They're playing well, Kevin. They've showed a lot of confidence and poise in the early going. Nowitzki has been their go-to guy, and he definitely has the confidence to parry a clutch shot. Nash has done a fantastic job of delivering the ball to his teammates. That's how you get a whole team playing as one.
Thanks, Clark. Just moments to go here before the action resumes. Warwick inbounds to start the second quarter. Nash gently drops it in. Kidd hit the charge, and that's his first foul of the game.
Good anticipation there to beat his man to the spot and then take the hit to the chest. That's just solid basketball.
Sails in, return to sender. The Mavs with the ball. They're ahead 19-12. Marion got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. He'll go to the line for one more. Good for the three-point play. The Suns with the ball. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Nash misses the layup. To Marion. The Mavs with the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Kidd gives the up fake. Fires top of the key. Draws right iron, but falls through with the kind bounce.
Boy, he's got a nice touch from mid-range, Kev. His height makes it a tough shot to defend, too.
The pass to Turkoglu from just inside the arc. Marion scoops it up. Dish, cross court. Stuffs it in. The Suns will take their first timeout of the game. 2:53 left in the half. Passes it to the top of the key. Drilled in by Richardson. The inbound to Kidd. Bounces it to Dirk. Pump fakes. Elevates. Butler grabs the rebound inside. Kidd pump fakes. Fires from the high post. Bounced off back iron and in. Nash rings it up. He's 3 for 6 from the field. To the right corner. To Richardson. The quick shot was hit by Richardson.
Richardson took that shot without a moment's hesitation despite the man right in his face. Now that's confident.
The bucket was set up with the dish by Kidd. The Suns with the ball. They're losing by 14. To the left wing. To Turkoglu. What a rejection back there.
Turnover.
Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. Hill checks in for the first time. The steal by Hill.
Mavericks ball.
To the 10. Nash snatches it down inside. The Suns with the ball. 1:47 left in the second. Feeds it to Nash. Passes it back to Nash. Wasn't paying attention. Stepped in the line, and that's a turnover. To Butler. Kidd brings it up the floor. He's got 7 assists. Quarter alone. Picked off by Nash.
Outstanding deep. Brought 2 guys to pressure and came up with the steal as we...
The pass to Nowitzki. Powerful two-handed jam by Hayward. The Suns with the ball. They're trailing 32-18. Nash hammers. He'll go to the line. And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Lob to Kidd to Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the crossover. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Nowitzki.
Nowitzki is really a smart offensive player. He's always looking to get easy shots.
Nash rings it up. He's shooting 57% from the floor. Bounces it to Richardson. Launches beyond the arc. Yes!
Richardson.
They're harassing him for 94 feet with full court man-to-man defense.
Fired short by Nowitzki. Can trim it to single digits. To the outside. To Turkoglu with the crossover. To the right corner. To Richardson. The pass to Nash. Launches it. Hits the left rim and out. The Mavericks with the ball. 20 seconds left in the half. Led him nicely with the dish, and it's laid in by Marion.
That's a great feed to find him inside. When you're willing to pass the ball, good things happen.
Dumps it to Nash. Launches beyond the arc. Hayward yanks down the defensive rebound. The tough shot misses the layup. To Nash. We've reached halftime with the score 36-23.
Kevin, this has been a terrific matchup. Both teams are giving as good as they get.
Okay, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.
All right, thanks. The Mavericks show no signs of letting up. Nowitzki has been knocking down shots all game long. The Suns have been absolutely horrible. Nash has been really getting after it here in the first half. He's scoring almost at will.
Thanks, Clark. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The Mavs have been pounding the ball down low and scoring a bunch of their points in the paint. I gotta say, I like this formula for the second half. We should be ready to get going in just a moment. Warren throws it in to start the third. Dumps it off. A quick shot. Rips the core.
Nash set that up perfectly. Nice look.
The feed to Marion. Slashes to the lane. Swings it to Richardson. Made by Richardson. And it's a 10-point game. Passes it to Butler. Lets it go from the wing. On the money.
Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. They got lucky there.
The Suns bring it up. They're 2 for 8 from long range. Passed it to Richardson. From long range. Dirk grabs it, and that's his third rebound of the contest. Gives the up fake. Butler didn't release on the shot. That'll be a traveling violation. The Suns call timeout. The Suns with the ball. Right around, 3 minutes left in the third. To the rim. Flanks it off the front of the rim. Tosses it up court. The Mavericks bring it up. 2:55 left in the third. Off the left rim and in by Marion.
Marion got right to the cup. The D totally lost track of it.
Skips it to Lopez. Dish inside. No look pass to the top of the key. To Nash. The tray. Can't capitalize. Kidd brings it up the court. He's got 8 assists. To the right corner. To Nowitzki. Nowitzki commits the charge. And that's his second foul of the game. The Suns with the ball. They're losing by 14. Intercepted by Kidd. That's his third takeaway so far. It's missed by Marion.
Marion is shaking his head on that one. I don't think he can believe it either.
Inbounds down low. The pass to Turkoglu. Shoots. Misses from just inside the arc. To Marion. The Mavericks with the ball. 1:59 left in the third quarter. Nowitzki. Marion yanks it down inside. Nowitzki pump fakes. Hauled in by Hayward. Dumps it to Dirk. Tries again. Gets all of the rim, but can't get it to fall. Bounces it to Nash. Shoots. Can't connect on the quick shot. To Butler. Butler crosses it over. To the right corner. To the high post.
My goodness, you can't be happy about that play. That was ugly.
Stop the drought. Yes! And the foul. He completes the three-point play. Nowitzki lobs it to Kidd. They lead by 11. Pass to Butler. Led him to the bucket with the dish, and it's stuffed in by Butler. 1:09 left in the third quarter. With the crossover. Glides in, lays it right in.
They're harassing him for 94 feet with full court man-to-man defense.
To Butler. To the right corner. To Dirk. Nowitzki is called for charging. That's his third foul.
First team.
No look pass. Left side. To Lopez. The kick out to Turkoglu. Kidd jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Butler got the bucket and the foul. He completes the three-point play. They're 4 for 9 for the quarter. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Man, he's pummeled and will have a chance for 2 at the line. Nowitzki will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He gets the first of 2. Gets them both. To the middle, to Kidd. Swiped by Lopez. Passes it to Turkoglu.
He got careless with the ball. He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the bill.
Lobbed it to Warwick. Backs him down. Gets inside. Gets wide iron. Dish, top of the key. Gives the up fake. Lead pass to Kidd. The prayer. Richardson gets the rebound. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 47-37.
Well, Kevin, this one has really gone back and forth. Marion has been carrying them all game. They need to continue to work the ball through him to force the double team.
Marion throws it in to start the fourth quarter. It's picked off by Richardson. Pass to Nash. Richardson can't cut the lead to single digits. Skipped it to Richardson. Can't cut the lead to single digits. At the mark by Richardson. To Terry. Terry crosses it over. From just inside the arc, Warren corrals the miss inside. Richardson brings it up the floor. He's shooting 33% from downtown. Dumps it to Lopez. Puts it up. Can't cut the lead to single digits. With the crossover. To the 10. Hits the left of the rim and gets the friendly bounce. The Suns bring it up. Just over 3 minutes left to the fourth. Passes it to the high post. From the stripe, Hayward grabs the defensive rebound. The pass to Terry. Kicks it out inside. Marion pump fakes. Hayward blocked by Warwick. The pass cut off by Warwick. That's his third takeaway so far. The Suns bring it up. 2:53 left in the game. Nash backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. The Mavericks will take a timeout here. 2:51 left in the game. Butler brings it up. He's got 14 points. Takes it in. Hayward has it, and that's his 7th rebound so far. Takes the shot. Hits the jumper.
Kid had just enough breathing room there. I like it when he takes those shots. It opens up his game.
The Suns with the ball. They trail 51-39. To the right corner, to Turkoglu. The bounce pass to Nash. To Richardson. Fires from the high post. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Sinks the first of 2. Gets them both. Kidd brings it up the court. With an assist, this trip up would have 10 for the game. Passed it to Butler. Butler sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. Good for the three-point play. They're trailing by 13. Butler has picked up his second foul. Hayward will come off the floor. Wasn't paying attention. Stepped in the line, and that's a turnover.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks use their second to last timeout. The Mavericks with the ball. 2:09 left in the fourth. Gives the up fake. Shoots from 12. Off right iron.
The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, and not so much.
Warren lays it in. Sweet dime to lead him to the rack. To Perea. The Mavericks with the ball. They're shooting 57% for the game. To the rim. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. To Terry. The Mavericks with the ball. Should look to use some clock here. Cross court to Nowitzki. Fires. Lopez yanks it down. The Suns bring it up. They're down 56-43. Snatched in by Nowitzki. And that's going to be his 4th rebound thus far. The prayer. Chandler rips it down from high altitude. To Nash. The Suns bring it up. 1:15 left in the game. Nash foul. Harlan will take a trip to the line. Marion comes in off the bench. And he makes the first one. Chandler will come off the floor. Gets them both. The Suns were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. The Mavs with the ball. They're shooting 36% for the quarter. 18 feet away. Hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce.
Nowitzki is brilliant with the mid-range jumper, especially when he has that kind of daylight.
The Suns with the ball. They trail by 13. It's stolen by Hayward. Passed it to Terry. And emphatic stuff to finish the break by Terry. The Suns with the ball. 56 seconds left to the fourth. Picked off by Kidd. That's his 5th takeaway of the game. He's got some quick hands. Grabbed inside by Richardson. Feeds it to Nash. Kidd picked off that pass for his 6th takeaway. What a defensive showcase so far. Releases. Marion reels it in. Pass to the outside. Gets another chance and converts it. The Suns bring it up. They're shooting 20% from three-point range. Skipped it to Turkoglu. Dumps it to Nash. No-look pass to Nash. Nash crosses it over. Defensive rebound corralled by Nowitzki. Passes it cross court. Glides in. Doesn't get enough under it. To the outside. To Warwick. He puts up a three. Can't cash in. That's the end of the game. The Mavericks beat the Suns 62-45. It was a hard-fought game.
The Mavericks really put it together on both ends of the floor. Offensively, they were lights out, and their defense contested most every shot. Can't ask for much more than that.
Nowitzki played his heart out. 20 points, 3 assists, and he's the player of the game.
He would not back down and sent them packing time and time again.
Well, that'll do it on behalf of Clark Kellogg and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Kevin Harlan saying so long and see you next time.